James Cebulski. We're in Jersey tonight, the home of the Devils. The Golden Knights take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Moves it quickly over to Eichel, and that's knocked away. Looks to make a play over to Hughes. And now he moves it to Hischier. And that's intercepted by Haig. Good check, frees the puck up. Takes the feed from the left side. And he's knocked off the puck there. Shot! Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about...
And they're on the board quickly in this one.
That's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent. And when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
Lots of time left in this period. New Jersey's up 1-0. The Devils take control of the faceoff.
Hill's been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
Puck scooped up by Haig. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And now he moves it quickly to Hughes. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Passes out front. And that carries off a swing in front of the net. Quick feed to Mercer. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Taken by Palat. Here's a short pass to Mercer. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. And he slides it quickly to Barbashev. Takes the pass. Whitecloud's got it along the wing. And he comes up with a huge stop. Hollow's lugging the puck. Slides the pass over to Mercer. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Play is called for offside. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. New Jersey's ahead 1-0. Vegas wins that faceoff at center. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. And makes the routine save. Trying to get back on the attack now. Handed him a shot. Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Sprong. And it's a quick pass to Hischier. And that's picked off by Smith.
Vegas is generating momentum off of the turnovers and the interceptions that they're creating by being in good positions and utilizing their sticks. This is still a close one, though. They've got to convert if they want to win this game.
More than half the frame has been played here. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And a solid stop on the play there. Poked away in the offensive end. Along the half wall with the puck. And there's the save. There's another consecutive save.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
The Devils walk the line. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. Oh, the crossbar. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Oh, look at this. The Devils played along the wing. Looks to set up at the point now. Hill's going to hang on for a whistle. A fascinating face-off coming up here after the icing. There's some tired defenders that are out there, Cheryl.
Well, everyone's tired, right? They couldn't get off. They couldn't get the change. So now it's about their opponent capitalizing in the offensive zone, and it starts right at the dot. You want to make sure you can maintain that pressure and really keep them on their heels.
And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And now he passes up to Meyer. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Dorofeev. Carries it across the line. Grabbed along the boards by Dumoulin. Comes up with the stop. Looks to get the puck over to Saad. Here's a chance. Sends Fires it across. Comes up with a stop. Oh, what a save as he gets that one, too.
And the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 to score. New Jersey's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. The Devils carried along the wall. Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Here's a shot, and one last save. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Vegas is behind in the game, and they deserve to be, James. They really didn't get off to a good start. There's no sense of urgency out there. They're really chasing the game. But you got to hand it to their opponent. They possess the puck, and they've attacked on their opportunities.
Shot! Tried to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net. And he keeps that one out. Markstrom's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Picked up along the wall by Pesce. Knocked off the puck. Quick feed to Hannafin. Vegas plays it against the boards.
Well, he's really feeling a play from earlier on the shift, James, and now he's wincing on his way back to the bench. He's going to need some assistance here to get off the ice.
Angles it over to Whitecloud. Stuffs him again!
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I could think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. More than half the period left to play. The Devils lead it 1-0. Vegas has the puck in their own end.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
Poked away in the defensive end. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Vegas has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. Puck picked up by McNabb. Slides into Colasar. They've got numbers here. Sends the puck across. Broken up with a stick. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Glass. Here's a chance. And he's got the answer for that one. From center they get into the attacking area. Feeds it over on the rush. Taken along the wall by Howden. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Big time one-timer stop. Rips it and rips it. And that's blocked in traffic. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. Hard hit frees up the puck. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And that's a smart heads-up play by Howden.
Vegas has been so good shutting down the middle of the ice. They're anticipating the passes, and they're, well, you can't do that or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call for the officials.
Up by one, and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
The Devils come up with a defensive zone draw. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Handles the puck at the point. The one-time rocket. Oh, fantastic save. Lightning quick reflexes. Works it across to Pesci. And he dodges the poke check breakaway. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot, tripping all day long.
And the shooter lines up. Here we go. Big save, and breathe a sigh of relief. Heischer's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Ross won it off the faceoff. Petrangelo's taking it from his own end. Avoids the poke check. And that's knocked away by Kovacevic. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Devils kill off the penalty.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power...
And a penalty's coming up on the play.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and they're going to get the tripping call. And
makes the stop under pressure. The Golden Knights need to start finding a way to finish on some of these chances here late in the second. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Slides away from his crease now to play the puck. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Heischer's won the draw at center. Pesci's going to play it against the half wall. Moves it to Pearson. From the open ice, they gain the line. Chance in front. Denies them in close.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
New Jersey's got it now. And a nice save there as play continues. New Jersey's got the puck against the half wall. The Golden Knights are across the line and into the offensive end. What a steal in his own end. Dumoulin's got it in the defensive end. Here's a shot. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Vegas is losing heading into the third period here, James, but between the second and third, you know the coach would have been saying, hey, continue to play confident with the puck. You've been dominating possession time. It's just a matter of capitalizing on the opportunities.
The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Great read with the stick. Quick pass across to Hughes. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Battling for it along the boards. And he coughs it up with the pass. And that goes off a body. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Scooped up along the wall by Nosen. And he takes the feed. Read that perfectly with the poke check. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Scores! No, hang on. They're waving it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Well, they obviously didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. New Jersey's won it. Slides the puck ahead to Bratt. Back to the point it goes. Denied by the goaltender. Passes ahead from the right side. Into the offensive zone. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And now it's grabbed by Hurdle. The Devils going to work on offense. They score! The Devils now lead by 2. Hurdles won the draw. Takes the feed.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work.
Comes up with a big pad save to deny. Great read by Hurdle.
The Golden Knights have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Picked off by Dillon. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Sends it to the middle. And that's stopped.
It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to finish when they get into the wheelhouse around the goaltender. This can be extremely frustrating, and nonetheless, they just got to take a breath and find a way to finish.
Big hit. The Golden Knights take possession in the defensive end. Here they come up along the wing. Centering in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Past the midway mark of the frame, 2-0 is the score. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. New Jersey's got the 2-on-1. Here we go. And that rush is broken up with a great defensive effort there. Steps into the offensive end. And makes the save. New Jersey's got the puck. And now it's over to Tatar. Locked on the play. Tries to feed it over to Smith. Gaining momentum up along the side. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. The Golden Knights have it now. Slides it diagonally to Smith. Huge steal at his own end. Moves it quickly over to Tatar. Picked up along the boards by Bastian. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Routine save made by Hill. Eichel's crossed the line and is on the attack now. With the backhand! And he gets in the lane to block that. Angles it over to Hughes. The Golden Knights take possession here in the open ice. Comes into the paint. Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Sends the pass over. Takes a bump, but hangs on to the puck. The Devils have it from their own end.
Eichel's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Tosses it on to Howden. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And not much on that one. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. As the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Can't get a hold of that pass. And this one's all over.
Smiles and high fives all around as their Tandy picks up the shutout. And everybody's happy tonight.
Oh, you're always happy when the light doesn't go on and you're in.
teams are set to go. The Blues take possession to get this one underway. Play rolls on. Puck grab by Neighbors. Back to the blue line. St. Louis has it against the half wall. This one, big time stop.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Across the line from center. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front. Works it across to Hughes. Poked away at center by Broberg. Right in front of the official's eyes, and the hand is in the air. The Devils are getting 2 minutes for tripping. First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert, move that puck quickly, and open up lanes.
Takes the puck at the point. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Broberg. And he slides it quickly to Holloway. Makes a move in front. Oh, what a slick stuff by Markstrom.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Binnington's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Sundqvist at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Heischer's won the draw. Gets in front of it. And he'll opt to play the puck here. And he takes the pass. Moves around along the half wall. Receives the pass. New Jersey's killed the penalty.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
Big time stop there.
Well, all those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him bob and weave trying to find that.
He scores! Nico Hischier! The Devils finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams, so that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent and try and get another one on the board.
Quick feed to Nosen. Quick shot! Score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they go.
Schenns won the draw inside the neutral zone. The Devils look to start the transition game. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Puck scooped up by Kessel. Solid check to slow him down. Quick stop! Oh, stick save and a beaut! And another save! Up along the wing. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Here's a blast. Markstrom's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Past the midway mark in this period, New Jersey's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Fax has won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Fax has won the draw, and they're on the attack. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. St. Louis steps inside. Slides it across. And he keeps possession. Can't keep a hold of it. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck now. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. With possession along the wall. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Here's a short pass to Strong. And now he tries to get it across to Glass. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Suter. Taken by Sundqvist. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Slides the puck down low. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Here's a chance. Oh, big-time save by Markstrom. Quick pass to Pesce. Quick pass to Holla. The Blues take over on possession. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Feeds the puck to Pesce. Great use of the stick at center by Sundqvist. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Sends a pass over. Moves the puck across to Thomas. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Moves it to Palat. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. A center feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Moves it over to Bushnevich. Fires it on net. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you would expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Devils pick up steam and are on the attack. Takes it from the right side. Moves it quickly over to Meyer. Moves the puck along the half wall. Picks off the pass. All alone! And that's broken up!
Oh, Jamesy. Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Offense is on face-off and he wins the draw. And a great save! Gets the puck over to Kessel. Now a quick pass to Faksa. Drives to the paint! Decides to think about it. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes a shot! Oh, that goes off the mask and it stays out.
Binnington's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
The Blues take it from the side. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Grabbed along the boards by Tatar.
With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits because the timing could be different next time.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Directed over to Kyrou. Poked away by Kovacevic. New Jersey's moving it along the wing. Keeps a hold of the puck.
New Jersey's got to be impressed with their entire collective team effort here. I mean, the coaching staff, this is exactly how you draw it up. This is the start you want. This is how you want them to run through the second period. Now they just got to finish it out and close it in the third.
With the blast. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
And now he moves it quickly to Bushnevich. Slides it back to the blue line. Looks to set up along the point. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop by Markstrom. Sends it quickly to Pesce. Slides the puck across to Hughes. He says, let's get physical on that play. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Moves the puck. Oh, my, you can feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The
Stojakovic. Drives to the crease. And he decides to backtrack on a good-looking opportunity. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Lets the wrister fly. Shuts him down.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He out-battles the players in front of him to make it.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. The Blues have time to work with, but they need to convert on one of these scoring chances as they are trailing here in the second. The Devils win the draw on their own end.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
Late goings of this period. St. Louis is trying to get back into this one, but they've got to find a way to get a couple goals in order to even things up. Hughes takes the puck. Takes it on. Here we go. From the point, looks to make something happen. Dishes it off. Moves the puck behind the net. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Skates to the crease. Great heads-up play with the stick by Nosen. Takes the feed at the back end. Great plus save. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. Moves the puck over to Hughes. Picked up along the wall by Nosen. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. The Devils will play it in their own end. Here's a chance. And he shuts the door on that. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Puts it on net. Scores just before the period closes. Cheryl, absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
The Blues have had more opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. And there's the horn, 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Blues coaches are going to be telling them, listen, you got to just trust the process, stick with the game plan. I mean, through 40 minutes of play, you dominated possession. Continue to do what you've been doing, but don't get frustrated. Don't panic and force the play. It'll come to you.
Quick feed to Nosen. Sends it over to Hughes. And that's just out of reach. Carries the puck up through center. And he can't hang on after that hit. Shot! Oh, and he makes another save!
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Quick stop by Markstrom. Tees him up. Shuts him down. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Shot! Blocked in traffic. The Devils will play from the defensive zone. New Jersey's got the puck against the boards. Quick pass over to Shen. Shakes off the coverage. Sends it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Intercepts the pass at center. Here's a pass to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play. St. Louis gets one back, but they need more here.
They need more, and they've got some life now with just a 2-goal deficit. They're going to have to take some chances, though, if they want to get back in this one, have a real opportunity to win.
Here's a short pass to Sundqvist. St. Louis on the attack. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. Markstrom's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
The Blues have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. Taken along the wall by Dumoulin. Grabs the puck. Quick pass to Dumoulin. Slides the puck over. Strong's got it in the offensive zone. Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. Takes the feed from his netminder. Can't keep a hold of it. Quick feed down low. Nice reflex by the goaltender to get his glove on that one. Moves it to Joseph. St. Louis plays it along the wall. Feeds it over. Great poke by Joseph. And that's picked off.
St. Louis has been so strong defensively, and they've been putting their opponent in vulnerable positions all night long, but they've got to find a way to, when they intercept, to get going the other way and generate some offense.
And he takes the dish. Here's a shot. Oh, and he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. Lazar's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves into the slot. Denysty scores! Johnny on the spot. He tucks in the rebound.
New Jersey's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such a impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench.
A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
And they win that draw at center. The Devils have the puck now. Handles the pass. And he hangs on to the puck. Makes the save as that goes off the glove.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Here in the late going of the frame, the Blues are trying to get back into this one as they still trail by 2 goals. And off the draw, they win the face-off. Moves it quickly over to Mercer. Lays the body. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Kairu's got the puck. Here's a chance to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Big time stop there.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Unloads one. Oh, there's one more.
They made some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Quick feed to Suter. Oh, big time save by Markstrom.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Scooped up along the wall by Holloway. Puck picked up by Tryku. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. St. Louis has had plenty of scoring chances tonight, but they're running out of time to try to even things up late in this third. And now it's grabbed by Falk. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Puck grabbed by Falk. Shakes loose. And he totally whiffs on that one. There's the final word sounding, putting this baby to rest. The Devils look like they were going to run away with this one from the start, but it turned out to be a nail-biter in this victory.
They started guns a-blazing, and I think their opponent...
The Blues kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Slips by the check. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he stopped that one. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Stone's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Quick pass across to Eichel. The Golden Knights played along the boards. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Binnington. And he slides it quickly to Folk. Handles the puck. From the point, they take control of it. Keeps possession on the play. From the blue line, they take control of it. Picked up along the boards by Buchnevich. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, and another save!
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Thomas setting up against the wall. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Oh, great play to sidestep the break. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. Vegas has been pushing and pushing and pushing, and it finally pays off getting the first goal here.
Well, you know what the data says about the team that gets the first goal, James, and you always want to get the first one because you know that typically you find a way to win the game because you set the tone, you got the energy, and you created the pace.
St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. And it's a quick pass to Tryku. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Break away. Comes up with a stop. Tryku's got the puck in his own zone. Fires it. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Hill. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Puck scooped up, trying to shake loose. Fantastic goal! Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Golden Knights have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Taken by Tucker. Poked away in the neutral zone by Kolosar. Shakes himself free. Here's a short pass to Bolduc. Loses the coverage there. And that's blocked away. Sends it over to Kolosar. Tiptoes around the poke check. Nice poke check. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. He's got a step. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Vegas plays it up ahead. Quick pass to Olsen. Great poke check on the reach. Broberg stick handling in his own zone. Takes the feed. Faxa's got it against the boards. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Vegas has it in their own zone. The Blues take it along the wall. Centering feed. He scores! What a play! More than half the frame has been played here. It's all tied up. The Blues win the draw. And he takes the feed. Still has possession. Picked off by Eichel. Moves it to Haig. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picks up the puck in his own end. And he slides it quickly to Joseph. Here's a shot. Fantastic save.
Hill's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Gains the zone from the right side. Petrangelo's got it along the wing. And he loses control here. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Neighbors. And he slides it quickly to Bushnevich. Moves it to the middle. And scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! St. Louis has gone ahead by one here in the opening frame, but the way things have been playing out, I feel like this is only the beginning here, Cheryl.
Well, when you play with the lead, sometimes you can take a breath. You can just have that sense of relief, and you just ease up on your stick a little bit, James. I really like their habits, though, their attention to details in this game. Now they got to find a way to continue that effort and see if they can extend the lead by more than just one.
There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Vegas has been behind the play all night long. Really has.
Trying to gain a step. He's clear. He scores! Whoa! The Blues have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play and attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
To the front! Decides to think about it. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Kulisov. Big-time blocker stopped by Bennington.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Grabbed along the boards by Barbashev. Moves it quickly over to Howden. And that's poked away by Broberg. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. The Blues take possession here in the open ice. Off a stick and they can't connect. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. A chance up front. Block shot. Passes it over. And that slides right out to center ice. St. Louis has it near the wall. Takes that pass back at the point. Along the half wall with the puck. And that's off target as it hits the body. Kessel's got it into offensive territory. Into the corner now. Oh, a big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a boom.
Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
The Blues are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Toss up possession of the puck. Denied by the defender. Nice block. The Blues have it in the offensive end. Takes it into the slot. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
A That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but this team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Past the midway mark of the frame, St. Louis has been the more impressive squad tonight as they have a 4-2 lead. Puck picked up by White Cloud. Look at this! Gets in the lane with the body. Picked up along the wall by White Cloud. St. Louis gets a hold of it. And that's knocked away by Stone. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Shot! Incredible reflexes on the glove save by Hill. And the keeper's going to play it. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Bennington. Slides the puck over to Bolduc. The Golden Knights gain possession. Oh, great read on the play.
The Blues are doing a great job of anticipating.
Oh, off the iron! Here's a blast! Scores! Oh, that was a beauty! St. Louis is having one of those nights that we'll be looking at these highlights in the morning going, wow, wow, and more wow.
Yeah, and they'll want to continue to wow into the third period and continue where they left off in the latter half of this game. But in order to do that, they're going to have good habits and not give any life to their opponent.
Quick feed to Falk. The Blues played along the wing. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here still, applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the complete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
Here's a chance. That was amazing. What a save by Hill. On the wraparound. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Golden Knights need to limit the turnovers if they're going to get back in this game, James. They're down after 2 periods because they haven't been able to manage the puck. They've been back on their heels, and they're forcing plays all over the ice.
Here's a rocket shot. He scores! Off the crossbar in! The Blues continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
And the play continues. It's away. Battle along the boards. The Blues have it now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Picked off by Eichel. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
The Blues take possession off the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Toropchenko. Vegas has it behind the net. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And now he moves it quickly to Broberg. The Blues carry it along the wall. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. Puck grab by Barbashev. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Vegas plays it against the boards. Denied that one.
Binnington's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game.
Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
Thomas wins the draw across. St. Louis has it behind the cage. Trying to exit the defensive zone. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Thunderous hip check on the play. Pass to Bushnevich. Intercepted at center by Whitecloud. Puck scooped up by Hannafin. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. From point blank. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shoot.
Oh, what a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Slides it over to Dorofiev. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Takes the feed ahead from the left side.
Joseph's been buzzing out there, James, tonight. I mean, he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. At times, he'll have the stats.
On the attack along the boards. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Blues offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Schen's won it off the faceoff. Takes it across the blue line. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Quick pass to Barbashev. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Pass back to the point. Misses over the net. Slides it diagonally to Kessel. Oh, what a save he made on the one-timer. And he takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? He scores! St. Louis has continued to run up the score here even in the third.
James, their opponent's been chasing the game all night long. Why? Because they have been persistent and relentless on the puck. When they've had it, they've owned puck possession, and they found ways to attack the net. Just have a look at the scoreboard. It'll tell you exactly what this game's look like.
Moves it to Kessel. Here's a race for the loose puck. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Less than a minute to go now. We are in regulation. Dishes it to Howden. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Slides it across to Torchenko. Moves it quickly over to Faxa. Feeds it over on the attack. Back at the point, they set it up. Denied by the defender. Huge steal in his own end. He's got a little jump. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Here they come on the attack. Denies him with the save. Scores! What a shot! St. Louis up big time late in this third period. They have been the better team tonight. And they win that neutral zone draw. Quick feed to Sundqvist. Moves it to Tucker. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. St. Louis displayed puck possession that not a lot of teams can do, I think, in this league.
Puck possession was great in all three zones.
Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Devils get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. And that's picked off by Eichel. Coming to the slot. And that's deflected off someone in front. The Devils move it in. Sends it in front. And that's intercepted. Centering feed. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And that's a great hits-up play by Haig. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Nosen swinging the puck through center ice. And it's a quick pass to Hanifin. The Golden Knights have it now. Boom! What a hit!
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
The Devils have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Feeds the puck over to Pesci. And he dodges the poke check there. Played big in the moment there. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Vegas has the puck in the corner. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Poked away at center ice. The Devils look to start the transition game. Avoids the poke check. Moves it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. That's blocked. Takes the feed at the point. And the defenders come up with the puck. Driving right to the front. How did he stop that one?
Well, he does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
The Golden Knights gain control of it. Oh, what a stick save! New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Sprong's lugging the puck. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here's a short pass to Dumoulin. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. And here comes the judgment from the official. The Golden Knights are being called for tripping. New Jersey's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. The Golden Knights win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
There's another great save!
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Vegas will try to kill a few seconds off this penalty. Here he is in close! And he makes a save there. Right up Main Street and on the attack. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Haig. The Devils gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Past the halfway mark of this period, we're still scoreless. New Jersey's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Quick pass to Dumoulin. Slides it on over to Meyer. The Golden Knights gain possession. Here they come. The Golden Knights have the puck in the corner. And a solid stop on the play there.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Shot! And that goes off the glove and will play on. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Turns it away. Directs it on over to Kovacevic. And he slides it quickly to Meyer. Poked away by Korsak. Here they come on the attack. On the backhand. Oh, that's a huge stop by Markstrom. And you can hear these fans calling for a shot in the dying seconds. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Markstrom's been fantastic, and the reason this game is scoreless, James, I mean, he's been at the top of his crease and giving his team a real opportunity to stay in this game.
We got a whistle offside to call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Vegas wins that faceoff at center. The Golden Knights take it across the blue line. Here's a shot off the glove. Big stop by the keeper. Now over to Meyer. Feeds it to Hischer. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Golden Knights have it behind the net. Slides it up to Saad. And he's ridden off the puck. Taken along the wall by Dorofeev. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Takes the pass. Passes on over to Nelson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Dumoulin. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still looking for our first goal. Houghton's won the face-off. Moves it on over to Kolesar. Here's a pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Takes a shot. Stones him on the play. Passes it over to Houghton. All alone. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his net, challenges and make the save.
And a great save.
What a great job of tracking the puck, not one but 2 consecutive saves.
Quick shot! Scores! New Jersey's taken a 1-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
Vegas looks to attack, and that's poked away. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. The Golden Knights have had a lot of scoring opportunities, but they continue to trail here in the second. Glass takes possession right off the draw. New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Takes a bump but hangs on. And that's off a stick. And he moves it up to Holla. And sends it just out of reach. The Golden Knights have it now. White Cloud's got it in the defensive end. Picking up a head of steam on the breakaway. Denied by the goaltender. The Devils get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now he angles it across to Strong. Unable to reach that one. White Cloud's got it in the offensive end. Picked off by Tatar. Feeds the puck to Chalowski. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Great reach with the poke check by Stone. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Now a quick pass to Pietrangelo. And that doesn't reach the net. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. Moves it to Bastian. Gets it over to Lazar. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Eichel. taken by Haig. Vegas has it against the half wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. In the final moments of this period, New Jersey's ahead 1-0. Heischer's won the draw inside his own end. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Scores! No chance for the puck stopper on that one. New Jersey's delivered an absolute dagger here late in period number 2, doubling up their lead.
Well, you can hear and feel the energy just elevate after that goal, James. Everyone kind of standing up. The body language speaks for itself. Now it's about igniting another fire and trying to get another one.
Great pass from off the right side. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Vegas is still trailing here late in this middle frame despite leading in the shot department. The Devils will start off on the attack after winning the draw. That opportunity is rejected. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. And he sidesteps the check there. Great defensive effort with the stick. Quick feed to Hischer. Moves inside. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Slides it across. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Fires it on net, and he takes that one in the chest. Here's a short pass to Hughes. And that's broken up by Stone. Quick pass to Eichel. Hughes works the puck in his own zone. Oh, my! Denies him in front. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Hurdles won the draw here in their own zone. Dorfiev's got the puck through the neutral zone. Routine pass save made by Markstrom. Oh, they do it again! Pass across to Palat. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Inside the offensive zone. Chance in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And there's the whistle icing the call. More than half the period left to play. New Jersey's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Howden's won the draw. Moves it to Korczak. Moves it around along the half wall. Looks to set up at the point now. Hooking up with the stick in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Jubilant. New Jersey's moving it into the offensive end. Takes a shot. Off the mask of the goaltender. Boy, right between the eyes.
Palat's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
And he passes it up ahead to Bratt. Sends it over. Big time stop by Hill.
Listen, James, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges, he's set, ready to go in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Vegas has had more shots tonight, but that hasn't translated into the goal-scoring department as they trail in the third. Puck picked up by Pesce. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Good stop by Markstrom. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark in this period, New Jersey's got a 2-0 lead. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Great reach by Olofsson. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Tries to feed it over to Sprong. The Golden Knights have it in the offensive zone. Ties it over with pace to Hannafin. And he takes the feed. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Takes the feed.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
Reaches out and uses the stick. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. Olofsson's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Another power play opportunity coming up here.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Cuts to the paint. With the stop. The Devils take possession in the defensive end. And now he moves it to Hischier. Here's a shot. Point blank. Stop by Hill.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
The Devils have it against the wall. Passes it to Palat. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Penalty expires, and when you look at where things sit right now, that's a huge, huge play by the penalty killers.
It's amazing how a kill can put your opponent on their heels because they had an opportunity on the offensive side of the puck. At a critical time of the game, when the game is still within reach, massive kill.
Inside of the final minute here in the third. Sends the pass over. And he takes the pass. Sends it in front. They score! Wait, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
No change in the score as that goal was waved off, and we are ready to drop the puck again. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he's got the answer for that one. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Golden Knights need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. Vegas has the puck in their own end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Shot, scores! And they finally get one.
Well, they break through. They finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting the goal.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Puck grab by Kovacevic. Great use of the stick here at center ice. New Jersey's got it along the wall. And that's intercepted by Son. Dorofiev's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Receives the pass. From the left side, takes it to center. Knocks the puck loose. And that'll do it from ringside here. The Devils found a way to win this one despite chasing the game more than dictating the play tonight.
Yeah, they certainly didn't have control of the game. The puck wasn't on their stick very much. But, hey, at the end of the day, if you put it in more...
And we are about ready to go.
50-50.
The Devils take possession to get this one underway. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here's an odd man rush. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Oh, this looks dangerous. Sends it across. And that's a great heads-up play by Broberg. Cutting to the front of the net. Decides to think about it. What a steal in his own end. Shot. Too easy with the glove. Scooped up along the wall by Falk. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Takes a whack but still hangs on. Moves it quickly over to Meyer. Slides the puck across to Broberg. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Takes it to the front. Scores! And they're singing the Blues tonight in St. Louis.
The Blues land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, and I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
The Devils work it through center. Sends a pass over. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he lowers the boom there. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. St. Louis will play it from the back end. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Blues have been the dominant team here midway through the first period, and they lead it. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Now he slides it up to Holloway. And he coughs it up with the pass. He got all of that one. Puck moved over to Bolduc. With possession along the wall. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And now it's over to Holla. Tucker's taking it from his own end. Poked away in the offensive zone by Fatsa. Quick feed to Glass. Odd man rush. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Suter.
The Blues are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Denies him! Moves it over to Holla. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Forces the turnover.
Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so urgent all over the offensive zone. Coaches love these types of shifts.
Shuts him down. Here's a short pass to Dillon. The Devils will play it in their own end. Slides the puck to Glass. Puts it on net. Here's a save by Binnington. St. Louis has possession of it now. The Blues are on the attack. Avoids the defender. Scores! And they strike Peter once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure. Be relentless and try and get another one.
The Blues get a hold of the puck off the draw. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. The Devils will play it from the defensive zone. The Blues gain possession. Feeds the puck up to Bushnevich. Drives to the paint. And the save. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Goes full circle with the puck. Tap dances around the check. Quick pass to Broberg. Moves the puck. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
New Jersey's behind in this game, James, because they simply haven't had the puck. They got to do a better job of closing on it and holding it when they get it.
The Blues continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. The Devils win the draw. Right on the doorstep. Here's a blast. Denies him. He got all of it. Hughes moves the puck. Huge steal at his own end. Puck scooped up by Markstrom. The Blues have it in the offensive end. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James.
Yeah, here we go. They didn't like that one bit.
They didn't like it because it was dangerous, and you can't have that in the game, James. And this fight is sort of a policing, if you will, of the game, and that's why they've dropped the gloves.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his dung.
Well, both teams seem to be a little calmer now after a pretty chaotic stretch just a few moments ago. The Blues win it. He grabs the puck here at the point. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Passes over to Dumoulin. New Jersey's looking to break out. Slides the puck to Bratt. Moves it to Kovacevic. Tries to get it to Bratt. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. New Jersey's on the attack. Denies him on the one-timer. And he slides it quickly to Neighbors. Dishes it off. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Centering feed. And that goes off a stick and off target. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Joseph stick handling in his own zone. Bolduc's going to play it against the half wall. From point blank. Nice save from point blank range. Denies him again.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
St. Louis has it near the wall. Angles it over to Kessel. The Blues played along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Suter. Quick stop by Markstrom. St. Louis will play the puck from the corner. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. It does it again. The Devils slide the puck behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Slides the puck over. Picks off the pass.
The Blues are in a tight game. They got to start making...
Breakaway. What a save on the play.
That's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
Oh, it's stayed out. It's stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Bastian's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box. St. Louis goes to work in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Bolduc.
Markstrom's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. The save percentage is great. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going north.
Officials stop the play finally, allowing the injured player to get off the ice. Sundqvist ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Blues win possession here in the open ice. The Devils get a hold of the puck undermanned. Strong defensive effort. And a Knight trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. And that's poked away. Wow.
And that's a great play, James. This is a tough poke check to make because if you miss...
Here's a high danger opportunity. Cut it to the net. ran out of room on the play. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
Tries to get the puck over to Tryku. Centering feed. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Blocked in front. Oh, look at this. And that's snapped away in the defensive end by Falk. Oh, look at this chance. Puts it off the post. It's in the back of the net. They score. And that might be an own goal. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck and fighting to find it, and I don't think he saw it or knew where it was, so his feet start swimming in the crease, and as a result, the puck goes in. That's a tough one.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Tosses the puck loose. Picked up along the boards by Torchenko. Myers got the puck. Picked off by Suter. Here's the clearing attempt. And that's out of the zone. Let's let go. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. The Blues have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Devils are right where they should be in this game, James, and that is behind entering the third period. Why? They just haven't had the puck. It hasn't been on their stick, which means they haven't been able to generate anything offensively.
Myers gaining momentum. New Jersey's gained the line and into the zone. Centering pass. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Devils get a hold of the puck along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Oh, great play to sidestep the forecheck. Scores! Break out the clutch here on the skillet because that's a goal unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels.
It shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in. The Devils don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Dumoulin. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Puck battle along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Sprong. Taken by Hulla. Feeds it down low. And that pass is redirected. Big-time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Play whistle dead. Offside the call. St. Louis with one of their most dominant offensive performances we have seen in quite some time. Off big time in the third. And now it's grabbed by Falk. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Trying to get the puck out of harm's way. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Intercepted the pass.
St. Louis has been so impressive tonight, James. They've been shutting down the middle of the ice, intercepting pucks, and the reason why they get going north, and they're generating opportunities.
And it came up. They got a 2-on-1. Steps inside. Oh, my! Clutch block right there. The Blues have it behind the cage. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Tosses it to Bolduc. The Blues take it along the wall. Shot! Oh, what a save in front!
Markstrom's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
And there's the save. Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Nowhere for that shot to go through. St. Louis is across the line and in the offensive zone. Takes it to the net. And he goes back to regroup. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. He scores! The veteran Ryan Suter! The Blues continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Suter's crossed the line and is on the attack now. The Devils have it against the wall. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. A great core strike to hang onto the puck after that. Takes the pass through the middle. Holloway's got it along the wing. Puck picked up by Tryku. Just wide.
James, you know in practice when you do target shooting, guess why? So you hit the net. I think he's got to get back to it and work on it.
New Jersey's got the puck against the boards. Big time stop there.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Feeds it over to Torchenko. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Dished on over to Torchenko. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Here's a short pass to Dumoulin. Puck grab by Mercer. The Devils played along the wing. And now he moves it quickly to Dumoulin. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one.
Mason's got to find a way to physically and emotionally engage without his fists, James. I mean, you know how effective and how valuable he is when he's on the ice. I mean, look at that scoring chance he just generated.
And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. That goes wide.
It's a real skill to be accurate and have a heavy shot. And right now, it's just a heavy one that whistles wide.
And we are all over with this one.
The Blues just had one of those nights where I'm sure everybody in the organization is going home smiling.
How they should be. They had the puck on their stick, and they were...
get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Sends it in front, and that chance is blocked. Uses the force on that hit, and that shot dies in traffic. Broberg's got the puck in his own zone. Picked up along the wall by Thomas. Grabs the puck in the slot. Fires it. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Taken along the wall by Tryku. And here's the pass to Broberg. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And he takes the dish. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still scoreless in this one. And they win that neutral zone draw. Oh, hammered over the boards, and look where he lands.
Oh, man, he's in the laps of his opponent, and it's easier said than done to get out of there. You got to scoop yourself up and get back over the boards. This is a tough one to take. Real embarrassing.
Puts it away at his own end. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Kessel. Along the half wall with the puck. Taken by Joseph. And that's a great hits-up play by Polisar. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Way off target. Vegas has it in the defensive end. And now he passes up to Barbashev. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Feeds the puck across to Toropchenko. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Missed the net, tried to tuck it in the corner there.
You could see that he was looking in and around the post, James, and sometimes when you're trying to put it in, that's exactly what happens. He just misses, but a miss is a miss.
Here's a shot. Oh, quick save. And it's a quick pass to Tucker. Handles the pass. Excellent stick work on the play. He's off the one-timer. No. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
Oh, a great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says, not today.
Skates to the crease, and he elects to explore his options. A chance in front, and that's intercepted. And he slides it quickly to Letty. Good stand-up hit. And now he tries to get it across to Smith. Can't get a hold of that pass. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Shakes off the coverage. Feeds it over. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Pietrangelo. Here they come on the rush. Here's a feed in front. And that's stopped. Tries to get it over to Kyrou. Drives it to the crease. Puck scooped up by Haig. Gaining momentum up along the side. Oh, and he whiffs on it. The Blues have it now. Vegas looks to attack. From the blue line, they take control of it. Takes it in front. Denies them in close.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Haig. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are now underway in period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Blues have generated a ton of offense in terms of...
And the Blues march on! The Blues
last 2 periods here, and finally one breaks through.
On the attack along the boards. Slides by the check. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here. St. Louis continues to lead here early in the second, getting lots of shots on goal to this point. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Quick pass to Saad. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Buchnevich is moving the puck through his own zone. Loses the coverage there. Moves it to Hurdle. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Passes it over. Picked off by Hannafin. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Holloway. They've got numbers here. Oh, and here's the pass. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And he moves it up to Kyrou. Tiptoes around the poke check. And he rings the post.
The Blues get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
St. Louis has it in the offensive end. Score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Sundqvist quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Slides it across. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. The Blues have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. Howden's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And he comes up with it. Pushes it across to Sundqvist. Makes some space. From behind the net. Here's a shot. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
St. Louis has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. Sneaks by the poke check. Broken up by Haig. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Here's the pass. He scores! What a goal! The Golden Knights desperately needed that one here.
They did, and one of the key elements for them to have success is to support the puck. Feel like they've been isolated a lot in this game, but a lot of runway left over a period to play in order to get back in.
Sends it across. What a steal in his own end. And that's intercepted by Pearson. Huge steal in his own end. Look at this. Gains his own. A pass. Scores! Wow, what a finish to the rush. Absolutely seamless. The Blues continue to hammer the accelerator here in the offensive zone tonight.
They've been incredible almost through 2 periods of play here. I mean, their ozone possession time is dictating it all. The ability to get to the net and, of course, the motion on the outside, which is disrupting the coverage and opening up the lanes.
And now it's grabbed by Leddy. And he slides it quickly to Neighbors. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. Tucker's carrying it ahead. Great read with the stick. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, aggressive move as he pokes it away. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Oh, the officials were all over that trip. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Well, you can see him shaking his head and arguing with the official, James, but they're not changing their mind. This is a penalty.
Off the draw, they take possession. St. Louis plays it along the boards. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
And the defender's trying to shake the defender. He's in. Broken up. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Pushes it it across to Joseph. Poked away at center by Pietrangelo. And he sidesteps the check there. Scooped up along the wall by Pietrangelo.
Neighbors is up and ready to go.
The Blues get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
That power play wasn't very good, James. Really slow and methodical, an easy read for the PK unit. You got to fight to find something in the middle ice and get some shots on net.
St. Louis gains a hold of it. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Backhander comes up with a monster save in front.
Hill's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
The Blues looking against the half wall. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Taken by Hurdle. Now a quick pass to Stone. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. St. Louis has generated a lot of offense tonight, and they lead it big time early in this third period. Jabs the puck away. From the point, they take control of it. The Golden Knights look to start the transition game. Here we go. Odd man rush here. And that's intercepted by Neighbors. To the low slot. Vegas has it near the wall. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. And that's knocked away by Haig. Great read in the offensive zone by Thomas. Holloway's got it against the boards. A chance in front. Great save from in tight. Handles the puck at the point. Slides it across to Pearson. Driving right to the front. Here he is with the backhander. And a great save.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Blues can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. The Golden Knights win it in the defensive zone. Handles the puck. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. St. Louis has possession of it now. Here's the pass. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, it goes right off the post. Oh, what a stop. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, turns it aside once again. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. Here's a pass to the point. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow.
Almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
The Blues have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Now you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Vegas has it in their own end. And that's clipped away by Tryku. St. Louis gains control of the puck. Hammers a shot. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Right in the low slot. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Quick shot with the stop. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. They'll look to keep up the attack here on the power play.
Less set up, more rapid fire against a goaltender who's already tired.
And they win the draw on their own end. St. Louis has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Buchnevich is ready for the draw on this man advantage. St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Too much traffic in the lane. The Blues look around near the point. Oh, and some smooth zone. They've got numbers. Neighbors looks around. Grabbed along the boards by Thomas. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. And now it's grabbed by Corsa. Moves it quickly over to Hurdle. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Here's a sharp angle shot. Knocked away. The Golden Knights gain possession. St. Louis will play it from behind the net. And now he moves it quickly to Suter. Shot! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Point shot! And another stop! He got thunderstruck! And play continues here. Picked up along the wall by Kessel.
Vegas has been really flat tonight, and sometimes on nights like this, you need someone to step up, someone to just ignite a fire under the team, lead by example on the ice, pay the price, sacrifice the body maybe on the block shot. They've had none of it. The energy and the momentum wasn't able to turn.
Quick feed to Olsen. And he dodges the poke check. He's got a step. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Rocks him on the play. Handles the pass from the right wing. Great use of the stick in the defensive end. A chance on the rush here. Taken along the wall by Howden. Barbashev's got it into offensive territory. Vegas has it behind the cage. And it's a quick pass to Folk. And he slides it quickly to Sundqvist.
St. Louis is leading in this game in large part because of that third line and their contributions. I mean, when you have three lines that are firing, in particular the grade A game from your third line, you're going to have an effective night.
And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. St. Louis has put on an offensive clinic here tonight, and they are on cruise control here in the third. Puck picked up by Whitecloud. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. That's all she wrote.